Now that Halloween season is behind us in Red Dead Online, it is time to put our attention towards what is to come in probably less than a month from now, late November, early December. Hopefully, another update to Red Dead Online. And it's no surprise to any of you that the past few updates have been rather disappointing. The Blood Money update, the Bounty expansion nearly a year ago, hasn't really helped with the current state of Red Dead Online as more players continue to leave the game. The hope is that somehow Rockstar is working on a really good update that's going to be up to the level between Moonshiners, Frontier Pursuits, perhaps even better if we dare to dream, that might just turn Red Dead Online around and bring people back to the game. It's make or break for Red Dead Online in the Fall 2021 update. And this is my Fall 2021 wish list. Yes, I did do one last year for Fall 2020, and I'm sure most of what was on my wish list might be on this wish list as well. I didn't go back and look, and I'm sure, just like with the 2020 wish list, the 2021 Fall wish list probably won't come true. By the way, I also made a Fall 2021 wish list for GTA Online. Feel free and check out that video below in the description section. But anyways, it's nice to dare to dream and hope that some of these things, maybe all of them, might be part of the Fall 2021 wish list. Feel free and let me know below in the comment section, what would you like to see in the Fall 2021 update? Feel free, leave that below in the comment section. First off, properties. Now this is something we've known about for quite a while now. We've had the data miners out there. They discovered this a long time ago. I did a video a while back covering the information that we had regarding properties. So obviously Rockstar has been working behind the scenes on the properties. Hopefully they haven't been scrapped. So that's something we can hope for maybe in the next update to Red Dead Online. From shacks to apartments to perhaps even mansions, homesteads, cabins. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have properties in the Fall 2021 update. Next is either a new role or perhaps even new roles, similar to Frontier Pursuits, which introduced 3 roles. I don't expect us to get 3 roles. Maybe we'll get 1 or 2 new roles. That would be awesome. I don't know what those roles would be, but I hope that they're good roles. They're something that actually piques our interest, whether it's a lawman role, a horse wrangler role, a prospector role, etc. And along with the new roles, I personally don't mind expansions to previous roles like they did back in December of last year, but that can't be the only thing when it comes to the update. It can't just be a trader expansion, or a moonshiner expansion, or a naturalist expansion, or a collector expansion. That you can have part of the update itself, but it can't be the main headline. Hopefully we'll get at least 1 new role. Next is the conclusion to the Land of Opportunities missions. For those of you that have played through the Land of Opportunities, it was kind of left on a cliffhanger as Horley and Jessica Leclerc left Blackwater, and there's still at least 1 foe out there waiting in the wings. That is yet to be resolved, so maybe eventually Rockstar will give us a proper conclusion to the Land of Opportunities. Now we're going to talk about heists and robberies. No, not the blood money stuff. That doesn't really count in my opinion. Blood money is what we were kind of envisioning heists and robberies to be in Red Dead Online, but I feel like the reality fell short of our hopes, dreams, and expectations. What a lot of people want in free roam is the ability to go rob bank tellers, stagecoaches, trains like passenger trains, riverboats, as well as you robbing NPCs, horses, wagons, selling horses and wagons to the fence, or the Davies twins, similar to how you can do in Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. We just want to have more abilities to be outlaws and black hats in Red Dead Online. But heists would also be awesome. So not only would you be able to rob like a bank teller, you would also be able to plan a score to take down a bank in Rhodes or Valentine or Saint Denis elsewhere, along with pretty epic like convoys of stagecoaches, riverboat, train, mansions, etc. So I would love to have free roam robberies as well as heists eventually added to Red Dead Online. It's been quite popular in GTA Online with the various heist updates, from Heists to Doomsday Heist, as well as Casino Heist and Cayo Perico Heist last year. It's about time that we got something similar heist-wise in Red Dead Online. Let's talk about horses. It's been a while since we had a new horse breed added to the game. We had some coats for the Turkmens, which is my favorite breed, but we have yet to have a brand new horse breed, or several new horse breeds added to Red Dead Online. There's also a variety of horses in Red Dead Redemption 2 that they could port over to Red Dead Online, like for example the Rose Gray Arabian, the Few Spots Appaloosa, the Brindle Arabian. The list goes on and on. I would also like us to have the ability, just for fun, to be able to own our very own donkey or mule. But the problem is a lot of us at the stable currently are maxed out at 10 stable stalls. And that's something I think that needs to be reworked. We need more stable stalls, Rockstar. You've only given us 10 since the beta. We need way more. In fact, Seth King came up with a really good idea during a live stream a few weeks ago. What if the stables were similar to garages in GTA Online? And I believe there's, 7 stables across the map of Red Dead Online, which means theoretically, if we could only have up to 10 stalls per stable, what if, very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, because it's the same premise in Red Dead Redemption 2, I think you can own 5 different horses at each stable in Red Dead Redemption 2. So what if in Red Dead Online, we could own 10 different horses at each stable across the map of Red Dead Online, which would mean that we could own up to 70 horses in the game, which I think is 7 times better than what we're currently allowed to own. To make matters worse, we don't get any money or gold back for selling horses. We can't sell horses, actually. As most of you know, we have to discard the horses. We don't even get a benefit coupon a day or so later to give us a discount for our next horse purchase. We completely lose whatever cash and gold we happen to have spent on this horse or that horse. And I'm sure a few of you have bought a horse breed that you no longer use, that's just sitting there because you don't want to discard it because you spent cash or gold on that particular horse. But you would like to get something back in return. At the very least, a coupon for like 30-40% discount on the next horse would be nice. So we definitely need more stall space in Red Dead Online. And I think Seth King came up with a great idea for how to rework the stable stalls, similar to garages in GTA Online. I also want to see some cosmetics added to the horses, some new ones, like scars would be pretty sweet if you could have some various scars added to your horses. We have horse mustaches, why not horse scars? And maybe horse paint down the road with like a future Wikipedia update. That would be pretty cool. And when it comes to the hooded stirrup, now this is obviously the best stirrup in Red Dead Online. It's also fugly. Yeah, it has good cores and stats. It's the one that you want to get on your saddle for the saddles that can have a hooded stirrup. But a lot of us would like to have different cosmetic variations of the stirrup to choose from. It's a small thing, but at the same time, it would be nice to be able to, change it up a little bit when it came to the look of the stirrup. Now I want to talk about hoof customization, because the recent All Hallows Call to Arms that came out throughout Halloween week actually introduced the hell horses, or fire horses, or whatever you wish to call them, that had the cool looking fire cosmetic on their hooves. It's purely a cosmetic, unlike War, one of the horses of the apocalypse in Undead Nightmare that could actually set zombies on fire. This is purely cosmetic only, but still, it looked really cool on that Kentucky Saddler, the Hell Horse. It would be awesome if Rockstar did something similar, where we had the ability to purchase or unlock various types of hoof cosmetics. Fire one, as well as, say, one for like a winter type, where you have like snow or ice, making it really kind of chill as the horse is trotting around. Maybe a fog one, a lightning one, where it has like little lightning cosmetics and stuff. Or maybe even like a rainbow cosmetic similar to the unicorn in Undead Nightmare. Additional cosmetics and variations for the horses would be awesome. I would also like various horse lantern customization as well. Let's talk about firearms, because a lot of you love your firearms in Red Dead Online, and it's been quite a while since we've had a new firearm. I think the last one we had was the elephant gun, and a lot of us don't really use the damn thing. It's kind of worthless against legendaries when you can just use your bolt action, pump action shotgun, various other weapons to take out the legendary animal just fine. And the elephant gun is terrible for PvE as well as PvP. So we definitely need some new firearms in Red Dead Online. And there's a variety of rifles, shotguns, pistols, revolvers, repeaters that have yet to be introduced that existed during the Wild West time period. Hopefully we'll get at least one new firearm, or maybe even more firearms, with the fall 2021 update, along with some new hats, new clothing, new cosmetics, etc. We just need more customization, and I hope that the customization, the cosmetics I mentioned, will not be locked behind passes like the previous passes have been. let's move on now to vehicles. So yeah, we do currently have vehicles in Red Dead Online. Well, quote-unquote vehicles, as the hunting wagon as well as the bounty wagon. But a lot of us have been wanting the war wagon. It was introduced during Land of Opportunity some time ago, and it's been used in several other missions. I think a legendary bounty, as well as the call to arms the war wagon's used. It would be cool if we could have our own customizable war wagon with some various options, upgrades, different weapon types we could add to it. Boats, that's something else a lot of players have been wanting. Your very own boat to customize and go out fishing with, or maybe do like boat racing. That would be cool. It would be awesome to have your own rowboat or canoe, or even one of those smaller steamboats to get around the watery parts of Red Dead Online. So yeah, boats would be an awesome vehicle to add to the game. Perhaps even our own customizable buggies, so where we could like swap horses on the buggies. And just like with the buggy races in Red Dead Redemption, I hope that we don't have the ability to use weapons in the buggy races, because most of you know how I feel about weapons being used during the horse races, which is why I usually avoid horse racing in the game. Various reworks and improvements I'd like to mention include camp spawn locations. So it's very vague how the camp spawn works. You can pick the region of the map that you want the camp to be. However, you can't pick specific vacant spots in order to spawn your camp, whether like right on the San Luis, down in New Austin, or a really nice spot in Big Valley, or the Heartlands, or the Great Plains, or right along the Lanahatchee, north of San Denis. It would be awesome if we could actually go into the map and select vacant spots and be like, okay, that's the spot I want Crips to put my camp. Because usually you go to the area you want to go, and then you have your camp brought to you, and then it's nowhere near you, and it's also in a spot you don't even want your camp to be. So it'd be awesome if they would rework the camp spawns in the game, along with the persistent posse. This is the issue that I've had for a while with the persistent posse. The fact that the backlog really doesn't make any sense. The MC system in GTA works just fine. Everybody owns their own MC, and whenever they activate it, they're able to invite up to 8 people to be part of their MC. That's the way the persistent posse system needs to be. So do away with the backlog, because it's a pain in the ass to constantly go in, deleting people from the backlog because somebody else can't join you, and then asking them to leave a posse because they're in 5 posses already. So just do away with the way that the persistent posse currently is, and make it to where we're always only in one posse, our own persistent posse, and whenever you start a posse, you're able to invite up to 7 people into your persistent posse. When it's disbanded, everybody leaves the posse. That's the way the persistent posse needs to be. It would work a lot smoother, a lot more efficient if it was very similar to the MC system in GTA Online. Now let's talk about the wilderness camp. Now there's a couple things a lot of you have recommended for the wilderness camp you'd like to see. Some various upgrades like the tent upgrade, the ability to do wardrobe, a weapons locker at your wilderness camp. I like that idea very much, because in story mode, Arthur has a tent in his wilderness camp as well. Another issue I personally have with the wilderness camp is probably one you have as well: the inability to find a spawn location for your wilderness camp. You'll be out in the middle of nowhere, you're trying to set up a wilderness camp either to cook or fast travel back to camp or the Moonshine Shack or to a different town, and unfortunately you can't because there's not enough spawn locations for the wilderness camp. The wilderness camp would be greatly improved if Rockstar added more spawn locations for the wilderness camp throughout Red Dead Online. Additional things I would like to see in the Fall 2021 update include the Rockstar editor and creator, specifically the Rockstar editor, because this would be awesome for us to be able to use to make cool screenshots, thumbnails for videos, live streams, as well as awesome, epic, fun spaghetti western type videos through the Rockstar editor. We've seen in various Rockstar trailers, like most recently with Halloween Pass 2, that they have their own Rockstar editor that they use. But they'll give us a watered down version similar to GTA's Rockstar editor, which is better than nothing in my opinion. I just want to have some abilities to use a Rockstar editor in Red Dead Online, just like we can in GTA Online for the longest time now. So a Rockstar editor is something we've been asking for in Red Dead Online for many years now. A Rockstar creator would be cool too. The ability to create our own horse races, our own PvP modes, our own call to arms. but as of right now, we don't have a Rockstar editor or Rockstar creator in Red Dead Online. But if Rockstar was to finally give us the Rockstar editor and Rockstar creator in Red Dead Online, that would be a major pro in my opinion. Now, some of you probably think I'm going to bring up different lobby types, and I might as well since I've just brought it up myself. Yes, I've been wanting different lobby types for the longest time in Red Dead Online, similar to GTA Online, but at this point, I seriously doubt we're going to get different lobby types in the game. It'd still be cool, Rockstar, if you did give us invite lobbies, posse lobbies, as well as a public lobby, and of course, like more of a hardcore PvP type lobby that would make it to where players, were limited with their abilities, like no ability cards, no Deadeye, no explosive, incendiary nonsense, where you could actually go in and have some legit PvP action in free roam. Different lobby types would be something that I would love to see in Red Dead Online, but at this point, I seriously doubt it's going to happen. The final thing I'd like to bring up in my fall 2021 wish list is much better passes. The past few passes have been disappointing. Halloween Pass 2 was definitely inferior to Halloween Pass 1 in many ways. The quick draw passes were basically just an Outlaw Pass chopped up into 4 pieces. There were a few interesting items in the quick draws, like Dutch Vanderland's outfit, but at the same time, if you were to combine that into like an Outlaw Pass 6, it would have been only a little bit better than, say, Outlaw Pass 5, which was probably one of the more disappointing passes, and Outlaw Pass 5 was the previous pass before the quick draws. So overall, throughout 2021, the passes have been very, very disappointing. If Rockstar is trying to get gold bars from us and encourage players to spend real money on gold bars for the passes, then they need to do a better job with the passes going forward and add more content to the passes that make them way more appealing. There's plenty of outfits from Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption 2 that could be included in passes going forward. Outfits from Trelawney, Micah Bell, Lenny, along with Sean McGuire, a few others too. Now, camp flags, we need some new camp flags, horse masks, weapon variants, new outfits for cribs, a new camp theme, a new bar decor, collectibles, cash, ammo bundles, etc. Rockstar, do a better job with the passes if you expect us to actually give you gold bars for said passes. Because for the most part, the passes in 2021, except for a few items in each pass, have been disappointing to say the least. One final thing I'd like to add to the wish list is the daily challenges. No, I don't expect Rockstar to ever restore the gold payouts, but if you could restore our 28 plus day streaks for the daily challenges, Rockstar, that would be very much appreciated. So hopefully the fall 2021 update will be the update that turns Red Dead Online around. I honestly feel like it's make or break for me. If the fall 2021 update turns out to be really good, up there between Moonshiners and Frontier Pursuits, then that shows us, Red Dead Online fans and players, that Rockstar intends to continue supporting Red Dead Online beyond 2021. However, if it's another underwhelming update similar to Blood Money or the Bounty expansion, then that's a pretty telltale sign that Rockstar is slowly but surely bringing Red Dead Online to a close when it comes to live support, which is very sad if that turns out to be the case. And that's why I'm willing to give Rockstar one more chance when it comes to the state and the fate of Red Dead Online. A really good update will entice people to come back and encourage a lot of us that play the game to keep playing the game and keep enjoying it. But another lousy update that's underwhelming will most likely be the final nail in Red Dead Online's coffin. Here's hoping that the Red Dead Online Fall 2021 update exceeds our expectations. Your thoughts, your views, your opinions regarding what you would like to see, your wish list for the Fall 2021 update for Red Dead Online. As always, welcome below in the comments section.